Well, the part finished up overnight, but the time-lapse apparently was not running. And it is a bit of a rainy, nasty day. And because I forgot to say it earlier, good morning guys, how are you doing? It is no longer morning. It was morning when I first started filming, so give me a little bit of credit. Now, as I was saying earlier, the 3D print that I was doing, it did work, it did print, but there's a lot of really nastiness here on the bottom of it, you may be able to see there. And strangely enough, it's like it's lopsided, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to fix the calibration of my print bed. So this is not gonna be a usable thing. Unfortunately, that's a waste of like 10 hours there. However, it does make for a pretty decent, amusing little cell phone holder, so I may just use it for that. Although I will say, that is, and I hate to say that, that's a large part of the reason why I don't do a whole lot of 3D printing now, is just because there are so many fails. It's not necessarily that everything fails, it's just that there is always a really high possibility that whatever you're printing is gonna fail. And you guys get to see it here on this channel. In other news, I am trying out Ubuntu 15.10 for the first time. And I just hit try Ubuntu instead of install Ubuntu. Oops. But I'm running it in a virtual box. I wanna see how it runs before I stick it on some hardware. And realistically, I've had it run in a VirtualBox before with no real issue, so it may be worth just having it installed here in a VirtualBox so I don't have to devote actual hardware to it. I can do the grand majority of things I would do with a Linux distribution straight through VirtualBox, and it makes it a little easier to capture the desktop too. In yet other news, this morning has kind of been what I would call a manscaping morning. Not something I really normally would talk about, especially not, I don't know. I wouldn't talk about it on video, but this is daily vlogs, this is real life kind of stuff. My family is a notoriously hairy family, and being a person that works in video stuff a lot, I get a lot of feedback on that, basically saying, you know, your arms and your hands are really hairy. So a while back, you know, over a year ago at this point, I would occasionally start trimming up my arm hair. And so I went ahead and did that this morning. Not a quick process, unfortunately, but it does make my arms feel very light and very cool and everything. So definitely recommend there. And of course, gotten everything shaved and everything. I definitely need to go out and get a haircut later though. So once Duncan gets home from school, I'm gonna see if our barber is in and we'll go out and get some haircuts. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. There's probably something I'm overlooking, but the Ubuntu 15.10 64-bit, I installed it in the virtual machine and it isn't working. So I must have just done something wrong. Maybe it needs, actually looking back at it, it probably needs 3D stuff turned on so that it can automatically show Unity. Been so long since I've done it, I just have to get back into the habit of it. Well, it's a bit later in the day at this point, still continuing to work on day job type stuff. Gotta go get Duncan off the bus here in just a few minutes. But I thought I'd go ahead and mention, I've had a couple of people ask, since the baby is coming in, let's say about a couple of more months, people have been asking about registry stuff. It's our second child, so we're not really doing any sort of baby shower. We're really not focusing on any sort of registry or anything. We've got a lot of stuff left over from when Duncan was a baby. But if you are interested, we do have an Amazon registry available, and I'll make sure to link it down in the video description. Not anything I'm going to say you have to do, not anything I'm even going to encourage, but it is available if that's something that you're interested in. Well, crap. This isn't working out terribly well. I spent a little bit of time this afternoon before little man got home installing this wireless thermostat. Installation process was not a problem at all, but actually getting it to connect to Wi-Fi, it's not wanting to do. So I'm gonna blame it on Marshmallow for right now, so I'm turning the 1+2 back on. I'm gonna check that out and see if it works on that. I think it'll work without otherwise. I don't know. Welcome home. Yes, I'm making a mess.
Yes, you are.
I'm installing new thermostat. My dog is freaking out. All right, we have success. As you can see, it says 75 degrees. It was 78 in here, so it is automatically cooling at this point. And I have an app that shows me that when I hit a button, it says 70, and over here, and there we go. It says 70 now. So I can make it back to 71. That's where Christina wanted it. I can change it from cool to running auto. So it'll, let's see, oh, that's interesting. It just kind of changes the entire thing. You can have it set to heat to one level and cool to another. I want this to be 70. Oh, so it's got a range. Keep it around. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Anyway, we'll set it back to 71 on the cool side, and apparently 69 on the heating side. So that's not bad at all. What do you think about it?
Good.
Good. It's a thing. Is it cool that this thing connects to this thing?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Think you need to control it on your iPad? No. Too bad.
I want to play soccer.
No.
Why?
Because we're getting ready to leave.
Please?
Where are we going to go?
Nene and Papa's.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
I'm not going down your throat. Ow! I almost dropped the camera. And we're on the go. The seat is empty for the moment. Christina had to run into Target. So she had those quilt sets and they had to go back, and a pair of jeans from her mom and whatever else. So before we can leave town to go see my parents, we had to stop. Well, we stopped to pick up a little bit of dinner before we head to my parents. Normally don't come to Burger King, but somehow managed to end up here today. And of course I made a silly mistake. I didn't realize their black Whopper, the one with the black bun and everything, apparently was only through Halloween, so I missed out. But he is the king. Is that a cool crown, buddy? No.
Too small.
Somebody has a giant head.
Well, I've changed the size like 5 times now. There we go, that's a little better. You got your little buffalo horns. There you go. King of the buffaloes. With buffalo fries, which you didn't get. And there's your food. You ready for this?
Yes.
He's never tried a chicken fry, so this should be interesting.
Probably a little bit
I
more.
ordered an extra long cheeseburger, which I thought sounded very amusing. Look at that.
Interesting.
Look at that. Well, that's a long cheeseburger.
It is.
This tastes like chicken.
It does taste like chicken. I kind of figured it would taste like a fry.
I forgot they have onion rings. I should
Yeah,
have
they do.
that. I should have got onion rings.
So is it good? It's chickeny.
I should have got onion rings.
Well, that was pretty tasty. Could be better, of course.
Yeah, it was just okay.
It was just okay. My burger was weird. It was basically like the chicken sandwich bun with 2 chicken or cheeseburger patties on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was strange
It
looking.
was strange.
With lots of pickles,
With lots and lots. It had like 6 pickles on it.
which I like.
Were yours good, Duncan?
It was hot.
It was hot. It wasn't hot.
I've been reading several different articles saying that next to going to a therapist, this is for adults, this is like the next best thing to relieve stress.
So you're saying you're stressed and you need to see a therapist? I think that's exactly what you just said. Well, we've made it. We are here. This is my parents' house. And they're already playing. Oh, you're almost big enough. Can you slam dunk it?
Oh man.
Not quite yet. Ooh, super bright in here. Hello. What?
No.
Got all the little ones around. Duncan has lots of people to play with. He's excited. Parents' dog. Oop, forgive me. Okay, this is super creepy. Doll's losing its head.
Who is that?
You don't know him?
I see you.
You see him.
I see you too.
Just pull back.
Hello.
Boo.
Can you see it?
You want to say hi?
That's you. You're on TV.
That's a cool train you got there, buddy. It's a super cool train.
Turn it on. Show him how it works.
No.
I forgot how to turn it on. You don't like it turned on, do you?
Is the technology winning?
On. That's what that little dot is for.
I didn't know that.
How'd you fix it before?
He presses buttons until stuff happens.
Okay, it's preheating now.
He stole my knife and he's making it dangerous. I don't think it worked.
I mean, mine, that's just about saved myself with it.
And that going to happen for another couple of weeks. China. I haven't seen this one yet. This is the newer Keurig. Look at the 10 ounces and then hit the boop. You just hit the big Keurig button?
Yep.
Yeah. So apparently that's one of the ones that has the DRM built into it. Ah, that's what a knife is supposed to do. Time to break into his new Moto E. After the sub-$100 phone series, it was decided that he actually kind of liked it. So, yeah, he bought one. Now if we can ever figure out this horrible AT&T packaging, I would say don't get too close to the phone. That's on the phone. That's a bad idea. And that's my belly. Tempted to just record the whole process because this could take hours. Even with a super sharp knife. And this is why we go with the ultra rugged phones, because yeah, ain't gonna last long. Actually, where's your phone? There we go. This is the phone he's been using.
Still works.
It's the Lumia 635. Notice the corners. Hopefully the Moto E holds up nearly as well. I think you said you managed to break the volume buttons, right?
Yes.
But the screen is still perfect. I mean, there's scratches on it, but it'll do. And using the knife to pry it out.
Hey, it's a good phone, right?
It's a good phone. It's a solid phone. Yep. Woo, it's a Moto E. Oh, I guess I get to set it up.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't, does it?
Oh, I missed it. He was going to Superman open it. It was like Hulk smash there for a second.
If I had my sledgehammer now, we'd be in trouble.
Okay, so apparently Kohl's has caught up with the times. This is Kohl's Black Friday ad. They have a Segway. They have the hoverboard, excuse me. It's a self-balancing board. $369. That's really not a bad price for that, especially if you can buy it in the store for that price. It's probably a doorbuster thing though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's like
Quantity
2 of them.
limited.
So they'll have 2 or 3. But still,
Three.
$370 for that. It's average. So this is the room we're going to be sleeping in while we're here. Just thought I'd randomly tell you. Kind of glad that I didn't switch 100% to T-Mobile, because here, T-Mobile doesn't have any coverage. It says R, which I would assume is roaming or restricted. So that's great. It says network service, or it says service state in service, roaming. Mobile network disconnected. Awesome. Although it says network AT&T. I don't know, I'll have to work with it and see if I can get it working. But anyway, we've got to run out to the store. We need a few things. Well, we're not going to Walmart. We're going to a little place called Food Fair. And we have completed the list successfully. Not a terribly long list.
Ooh, Indicap's Popeyes.
Yeah, dangerous stuff.
Danger.
Your garage is full of stuff.
It's, yeah, 3 houses full.
It's full of Corvettes.
Well, yeah.
Maybe someday we'll show these to you. Not today. Hang on. And tiny Mountain Dews. He's super proud of his Corvette collection.
I think you've driven 1 or 2 of them.
1 or 2. Not this one, have I?
Jay tried this one and couldn't drive it.
I don't think I drove it. I think I wanted to, but didn't get the chance.
You couldn't have driven it until now. I had the Hurst shifter rebuilt.
So this is a 62 Corvette.
Yeah. 327, 4-speed, 340 horsepower.
He just had numbers to a tech channel. Not to, well, you know.
Yeah.
How much of it is original? All of it but the engine?
Engine's not. Actually, the front end is a Mustang front end, which I found out was highly desirable. When I had the guy work on it, he said we could probably put a few thousand more into it, and it would be a Meekin quality car.
Yeah.
Which puts it up in the 80,000 plus price range.
So we found the problem with having 2 pretty much stock devices in the same room. Okay, Google. Yeah. What is going on in here?
Oh, Minecraft. In Minecraft.
You're all in Minecraft? Are you all playing together? Yep, there's Zoe in there.
There's Duncan, there's Zoe. My name's Jalen for some reason.
Your name is Jaylee.
Zoe, why do you have a sword?
Why wouldn't she have a sword? To better to kill you with. Three cousins get together and this is what happens.
I'm killing you, Zoe.
So I came to a bad realization earlier. Packed everything to come here and visit for the weekend. I forgot my camera charger. So we may end up, where did I even put it? We may end up swapping out for the Droid Turbo 2 as the vlogging camera for the weekend. I still have plenty of battery life left though, so as long as we don't do too much, the battery should last for at least an hour of filming. So that should cover 4 days, hopefully. And it is much later at this point. It's like 11:30. You getting ready to head to bed? Yeah. He's apparently already gone to bed. It's what he does. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this vlog up. I went ahead and edited the majority of it already. And then I'm going to head to bed. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Going to have a fun day tomorrow, so we'll see you then.